सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. Naming, Namakarma, where you assign a name for a newly born child, that is generally performed after the Punyahavachanam, the purification rites, samskara, is performed because there is ashaucham in one's birth and death. Gargacharya, the great Maharshi, arrived upon the request of Nandagopa to Gokulam to name the boys that Nandagopa had. One whom he was assuming was his own son, and the other was a Vasudeva's son through Rohini. Now their names had to be given. How was it given? Here comes the shlokas. Anyam janama bhedan vyakurvan agraje cha ramadin atimanushanubhavam nyagat tvamaparkashayan pitre saha vyakurvan. That Gargacharya, after explaining the significance, anyam nama bhedan cha, he just didn't stop with the name Krishna, the one who bestows eternal bliss, the one who can eradicate the sins that we have committed. Not just that. He goes and says further, Anyan Nama Bhedancha. The other names were also told. For example, Vasudeva. Because Sarvatra Vasatiti Vasudevaha. That was the one meaning. The second meaning which Nandagopa didn't realize, Vasudevasya Puman. The one who is born to Vasudeva is Vasudeva. So there were various names that this little boy had. Krishna, of course. Besides Krishna, there was Vasudeva and other names. Each of these names, the etymology, the way these names have been derived, were explained. So he says, Anyan Nama Bhedancha. Now, this boy has been given the name. There is another boy who is born of Vasudeva, who is born through his Dharmapatni called as Rohini. So he says, Ramadin Agrajecha. Hey Bhagavan, your elder brother, that very own Rama, because he was extremely handsome to look at, Ramayatiti Ramaha. But there was a display of his prowess even as a little child. So Bala Sahita Ramaha, Bala Ramaha. So Ramadin Agrajecha. Hey Bhagavan, your elder brother, he was also given the name Aprakashayan Tvam, without revealing. So he says, without revealing about you, without telling who you are, Nyagatat Pitre Atimanushanubhavam. He told, the Gargacharya could briefly explain Nandagopa that this is no normal child, but he didn't tell this is Paramatma himself. He gave other indications. So he says, Nyagatat Pitre Atimanushanubhavam. Atimanusha. That which is beyond our understanding of, or the realm of human understanding. So he says, Atimanushanubhavam. Atimanusha. The one who has got superhuman greatness. Atimanushanubhavam. स्निह्यति यस्तव पुत्रे मुह्यति स न मायिकैः पुनः शोकैः द्रुह्यति यः स तु नश्येदित्यवदत्ते महत्वं ऋषिवर्यः यः तव पुत्रे स्निह्यति सः. He who has got great affection or love that you are his son, punaha na muhyati, is thereafter he doesn't have to worry at all. Mayikaihi shokaihi, he doesn't have to worry about the maya. Here maya is not the Advaita assigned maya. It is Astyashcharya Leela Cheshtitam of Bhagavan. His ability to do a variety of things which is beyond our realm of understanding. Mayikaihi shokaihi, neither by the sorrows caused by these Atyashcharya Leela Cheshtitas because of this world, because for Bhagavan Lokattu Leela Kaivalyam, this is all a play. So there is a lot of sorrow associated with all of the happenings around us. So Mayikaihi Shokaihi, that particular sorrows will not torment him, affect him. Yaha Druhyati Saha Nu Nashyeta, he who seeks to harm will always perish. This is no normal child. Whoever wants to harm this child, Balagan என்று என் இளம் சிங்கத்தை இகழேல் கண்டாய். In the Tamil language, 1500 years back, a great mystic poet called as Periyalvar says, Balagan என்று என் இளம் சிங்கத்தை இகழேல் கண்டாய். So don't ever think that this is a normal child. He is not normal. Atimanusha Sheela Vrittaveshaihi Ativrittamara Vikramah Pratapaihi Atilanghita Sarvaloka Samyam Varaye Vaishnava Vaibhavavataram. So he says, Yaha Druhyati Saha Tu Nashyeta Iti Rishivaryaha Avadat. Thereby Gargacharya told all of this to Nandagopa. Te Mahatvam, about your greatness. So your greatness was conveyed to Nandagopa. Jeshyati Bahutara Daityan Nishyati Nija Bandhu Lokamamalapadam Shroshyati Subimala Kirti Rasyeti Bhavad Vibhutim Rishiruche. I am Jeshyati Bahutara Daityan. This boy will conquer innumerable demons. So there are so many demons, so many Rakshasas. He says, Bahutara Daityan, not one Daitya, not one Rakshasa. Bahutara, many of them, these Rakshasas, Asuras, all these people that you see, I am Jeshyati. So Gargacharya is trying to give a prophecy. He's trying to probably foretell. So he says, I am Jeshyati. This boy will win over such people. Neshyati, Nija Bandhulokam, his own relatives. So he says Bandhulokam, his own relatives. Neshyati Nija Lokam. Neshyati Nija. He will send them to a particular place, which is the place from which there is no return. Nasa punaha avartate. Nasa punaha avartate. There is no coming back. So he says Neshyati Nija Bandhulokam Amala Padam. What is that state? Amala Padam. That which is blemishless. There is no fault, there is no mistake or error. Amala Padam Nija Bandhu Lokam Neshyati Lokaha Shroshyati Asya. People will hear his Subimala Kirtihi, extremely pure Kirtihi, which is that fame. So that fame, which is untarnished, extremely resplendent, priceless, that fame shall be achieved by this boy. By doing what? Jeshyati Bahutara Daityan. By winning over the Asuras, the Rakshasas. Vinashaya cha Dushkritam. Neshyati Nija Bandhulokam. Paritranaya Sadhunam. So he says, Su Vimala Kirtihi. And thereby the Dharma Samsthapanam will be done. Iti Rishihi Vuche Bhavad Vibhutim. Rishihi Vuche. Thereby the sage Gargacharya who had come, Uche, he said, Bhavad Vibhutim, about your greatness, Krishna, your greatness was described in such definitive terms by Gargacharya. Amunaiva Sarva Durgam Taritastha Kritasthamatra Tishtadhvam Harirevetyana Bhilapan Ityaditvam Varnayat Samunihi Anabhilapan Harihi Eva Iti. without clearly telling. See, Gargacharya says, this is Krishna, he gives eternal bliss, he removes the sins that we have performed. On other side, he says, Sarvatra Vasatiti Vasudevaha, he's called Vasudeva that way. He is the one who gives us that bliss, he gives us that knowledge. All this was said. For that, he could have simply said, this is Paramatma, Sriman Narayana. He didn't say that. Without explicitly stating that, Anabhilapanna Harihi Eva iti Saha Munihi, that Gargacharya, Varnayat, he has described, Tvam Ityadi, Hey Krishna, he has described you in entirety without naming you. Taritastha Sarva Durgam Amuna Eva, we will cross all obstacles through him alone. Through him alone, we can cross all the obstacles that we have. Tishtadhvam kritastham atra, thereby remaining completely trusting in him. You should have confidence in him. So you will be able to cross all the obstacles through him alone. Tishtadhvam kritastham atra. So please have confidence in him. Gargetha nirgatesmin nandita nandani nadyamanastvam Madgata Mudgata Karuno Nirgamaya Shri Marutpuradhisha. Hey Marutpuradhisha, the one who stays in this beautiful town called as Guruvayur. Hey Krishna, hey Guruvayurappa, hey Marutpuradhisha. Atha Asmin Garge Nirgate. When Gargacharya had left, he had given the name to Balarama, he had given the name to Krishna, he gave the other names to Krishna without explicitly telling this is Narayana. He has given and named all the attributes that the boy has. So, Atha Asmin Garge Nirgate. So, Gargacharya has given all the information. Whatever was assigned for him to be performed, he performed. Nirgate, he left. Tvam Nandita Nandadi Nandyamanaha. So you were greeted by all the rest of the people. So Nanda, the father, and the others greeted the child. They started calling the name of the child. Krishna, Krishna. When you get that name, you want to keep repeating that name, right? So Nandadi Nandyamanaha Udgata Karunaha, who were all very happy, full of compassion. Udgata Karunaha Nirgamaya Madgatam. So, hey Bhagavan, you crossed, just the naming process brought so much of joy and happiness to all of them. So, that being the state, why can't you remove my disease? Nirgamaya Madgatam. Why don't you remove my disease? Shouldn't my disease, that all that I am suffering, be removed by your beautiful compassion laden eyes? So, Bhattatri uses this as a vyajam to request Bhagavan to remove his ailments. So, this particular Dashakam has clearly described the state of Gokulam. So, Gargacharya knew about the child whom he was born to and who he was originally is, but he didn't reveal. So, thereby we get to know that Nanda Gopa still doesn't know that this child is not his. It has been brought from Mathura jail by Vasudeva and swapped with the girl child born to him. But he nurtures this child as his very own son. So that is the greatest, so this is a great thrill that Bhattatri and of course Shukha Brahmam have kept in store for us, where the father, who is the one who has adopted him, who doesn't know, Nanda Gopa doesn't know about Krishna being the son of Vasudeva. Finally, the name Krishna has arrived. So this Krishna shall be the hero for all our Dashakams from now on.
Life is a learning. Every day is a learning. So why stop? We are very happy to present Ramayana Pariksha RAP 2025. This is being organized by our trust Deshikadaya. It is an online examination. All that you have to do is to read the book Ramayanam Volume 1 that I have authored, and 2, register for the exam. It is happening on the 22nd of June 2025. Exciting prizes, and the biggest prize is reading the Ramayana and answering the questions. Age no bar, geography no bar. So why stop? Register soon. Namaskar.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते। नारायण 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 नारायण।